What is up, everybody? It is Cobes here, and today I'm back with a Rules of Survival video. I've been having so much fun with this game. For the past couple days, I would say I've been playing for like 6 to 7 hours a day. And yes, this is my job, so I can do that, and it's justified. So I'm going to start uploading more Rules of Survival videos. If you guys want to see them, make sure to drop a like right now. I'd appreciate it. I'm pretty sure that guy was a bot. But I don't really want to spoil how many kills we get each, but in total we get 12. I'm probably going to put that in the title of this video. And right now I only have a pistol, and in this gun battle I really don't know what to do. They actually have an 8 scope, which is kind of surprising. They didn't have a rifle, but they're still shooting us from a pretty far distance, and I could not figure out where the hell they were. So with the pistol, what I was trying to do, just scope them out, see where they were. And then I decide to rush up behind a tree so I can get a little bit closer and get some pistol shots in. And then Stephanie, she should be able to finish them off. So currently we're trying to get top 100 in the world for duos. And we're actually very close. She's a lot closer than I am. She has 3 more wins, I think at 19. And right now the 100th ranked duo player is at 21. So I think we'll be able to get that tonight, or at least she will, and I'm 3 below, so I'm at 16 right now. So once I get into the top 100, expect some, clickbait titles, but really it won't be clickbait, like top 100 in the world. But I'm really excited to get into the top 100. I haven't really done that on many games, but really I'm going to try, and we'll probably play for like 6 or 7 hours tonight and get some wins. Right now my win percentage is wild. I would say it's close to 50% of the games I play in duos I win. So just think about that. 50%, 1 in 2 games I'm winning. And we've won 4 in a row. We almost got 5 in a row, but sadly that did not work out. And I can make some tips and tricks videos for you if you guys would like to. And right there I get 2 shots on him with the pistol, and I see him trying to finish me off there. He thankfully misses, and I'm just crawling around the tree, not allowing him to shoot me out so Stephanie can finish him off right there. And that basically saved the game. If she wouldn't have gotten that kill, we would not have gotten this gameplay. So shout out to you, babe. I appreciate that. But yeah, we're probably one of the best duos in this game. I mean, compared to the top players, we have a pretty high win percentage, and I know, like, we play strategically. We really want to win, and that's what we do. If you guys know Alex Ramy, he's a Fortnite YouTuber. Basically, he plays strategically. He doesn't rush every single player, and he's a decent player, but he has over 2,000 wins. And that's because he plays strategically, and he doesn't have to, sit there and rush every single person. Even though in this game, I think we're a bit more aggressive, getting 12 kills. I would say we probably end up with maybe 8 to 10 kills per win. Maybe a little bit less sometimes. Sometimes we get like 1 or 2 kills and get the win, but hey, there's only 60 people in here, and most of them are dying off before we're even done looting. There's probably like 40 to 30 people left by the time we're just done looting. I mean, we run into people sometimes, and our strategy right now, I really don't even want to give this away because I feel like people are going to start using it. We like to camp in the big 3-story buildings and just kind of sit there until the circle forces us to move. But at this point, I don't think we camp here. We might actually, I can't remember. I think we go up here and get into a gun battle, and that's the only reason we stay. Typically, we're gonna loot until we each have either a 4 scope or at least a 2 scope. If we have no rifles, then we're probably gonna play a bit more aggressively until we get the loot we want to allow us to camp, to allow us to get into a building and get into those gun battles where we have the height advantage. So I don't know exactly what we do here. I think I jump off trying to loot the other buildings really quickly, but I decide not to because we hear shots, and then it's just time to get into the gun battles. So wait, I jump off here actually, and then I'm pretty sure I hear shots from on top of this balcony, and Stephanie realizes the guy is there, and she ends up killing him for me. So I didn't have to get into that close combat, and if I were to lose, she really wouldn't be able to help me from that range. She's on top of the 3-story. I'd be on the 2-story all by myself. So she kills him there, thankfully, and then I'm able to loot him and get myself a rifle, I'm almost positive. And then basically we're set for this game already. It's one kill. One kill can definitely change the tide of your loot, and then it can change the tide of the whole game. And I'm honestly so happy that I was able to get the gas mask. If you guys don't know what it is, it's very rare, and I got it by spending about 20,000 cash. And you know, you can't just spend 20,000 cash and get it, or coins, whatever they call it. But I spent about 20,000 coins, and I was lucky enough to get it. I had like 70,000 at that point, and I was gonna save it for a video. So if you guys want me to save it for a video, make sure to tell me. So right here, I have an 8 scope, and this guy is done for. I don't know exactly why he stopped and ran to our direction, but we had the height advantage, and this guy had absolutely no chance. He could have tried to run like behind that building to get cover, but he decided to stay in the open and try to fight someone on top of a building like this. The height advantage is definitely key in this game, so I don't feel like that was probably the best play for him. But you know, I'm gonna critique myself and critique other players, and then you guys can try to figure out exactly what I'm saying and make yourself better. So right there, his options really, you can't be shot through a fence, so he could have easily gotten behind the fence fast enough. And look at this loot. This guy, he was rushing the whole game most likely. Probably got some loot drops. That's the only way you can get the ghillie suit unless he killed someone with it. So he was probably rushing the whole game. He comes to us and we kill him, steal his loot, and we're just perfectly fine right now. I think she has a 4 scope, I have an 8 scope, and she really likes the silencer, the rifle silencer, which I do too, but I end up giving it to her right now. So, I mean, like honestly, this is the best strategy if you really want to win. I think a 50% win percentage definitely speaks for itself. You know, we're not the best players, but we do have the best strategies, I would say, for the most part. And I hit this guy from so far, I can't even see him. So I think I did 16 3 times, 17 once, and 14 twice. So if someone can like figure out that math of how close he was to dying, I wanted to get one more shot and get that really far kill through the tree. I'm trying. I really am trying right here, but I wasn't able to do it. I just wanted to put this in the gameplay because I got super lucky with that aim assist as well. Is super helpful with the single shot. So there is a guy on that balcony. I did not know that. Or no, he was in the room, but then he moves to the balcony. And see, like this height advantage that we have, it's unstoppable because if we get knocked, then I can just revive her. If I get knocked, then she can revive me. There's no way to defeat that. If he threw a grenade, maybe got a lucky grenade while I was down and she was reviving, that's really the only way you could stop us from just constantly reviving and healing up and then getting in another gun battle with you, and you'll eventually lose. I don't think we really ever lose this type of gun battle when we have this height advantage. So make sure you guys are getting into the 3 stories because they're undoubtedly the best buildings to go into if you want to win and get advantage on people. So the ghillie suit right here, I don't really know, like, I think the ghillie suit's super good, but if you're like running around with it, I feel like it's easier to see people. But if you're laying down, then you definitely have that cover of the grass and possibly the bush. So I would say maybe I don't even have to have the ghillie suit on in this situation, and I could take it off and then put it back on once like I'm a little bit further. But I see this guy laying in the grass and I'm like, all right, you know what? We fucked around before. I wasn't able to kill you, but I'm gonna get this kill now. I'm just kind of spraying, hopefully hitting one of these shots, and he's just laying in the bush. A sitting duck for me. I just knew I had to keep shooting my shots, and eventually one of them would have hit. But I thought he could have possibly ran away as well. So that could have been the downside to that. But here this guy is chucking grenades at us. I figure out he's on the balcony. I have these Molotov cocktails. So I'm going to throw both of them just because I know one of them does a decent amount of damage, but 2 of them definitely does a lot more damage. And while he's trying to run away from that, run away from the fire, even though I'm weak, I think it's the best play to shoot him as fast as possible. So then, like as he's running away, he's not going to be shooting me while he's standing in the fire. So, you know, that guy was screwed from that point. Once he was set on fire and we had that height advantage, he had to get out of it, especially with 2 of those Molotov cocktails, because those would have done some nasty damage. I don't know if they would have killed him, but they would have done nasty damage. And see, you just got to realize in some situations, even if you're low health, I think it's good to get into gun battles, especially like in that type of situation. If you know the guy is about to start running away, and I missed that guy, fuck him. I'll get him back later. But in certain situations, you shouldn't like just sit there and heal up. You should engage that gun battle, especially when we have the advantage and he's set on fire. So you just got to learn what the best way to engage in a gun battle is. Is it at full health when, you know, that guy, maybe he would get back up to full health and I get this guy here in the car. Thank you. I don't know what he was doing. He was just chilling or something. But is it best to get back up to full health even when you're very low? Or is it best to engage in that gun battle and kill the guy? I think that was the best. That was the best thing I could have done there, I think, at least. So now I'm just gonna, I've sped up a lot of this gameplay because, it's pretty slow paced if it's not sped up. And then I'm gonna just show the gun battles for most of this. I might have a montage of us winning a bunch of games because I think that could be fun. But I hope you guys do enjoy these types of videos. I see these people here. Instead of taking a shot, I alert my teammate where they are. So they shoot me. I'm surprised they were able to see me. So I'm assuming since I was standing in front of that rock, like the ghillie suit really doesn't blend in with a rock. She ends up knocking one. And this guy is just being a pesky little asshole. So this is what we do here. He's behind a tree. What do? Do you rush him straight on? Or do you get position on him so you can shoot him while he's behind the tree? Well, I think the best way to do it is get position on him, and she goes right, I go left, and we destroy this guy. There's no chance for him, really. Like an 8 scope and a 4 scope. She might even have an 8 scope at this point. I don't really remember. But there's no way he can survive this. We're getting the angles on him. He's stuck behind that tree. And he's trying to shoot at me. But, you know, I'm perfectly behind this tree. And we end up getting the victory. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.